Hello, I know you guys have not seen me in a while. However, I just wanted to do a video really quick. There was a glare. I'm sorry, I do not like glares. I just wanted to jump on really quick and say that I want to encourage somebody. I want to say that. So I'll give you an example before I actually give you what I want to say. So I had a goal for something that I wanted to do because I have something coming soon, something coming up really, really soon. And I was like, okay, this is what in order to meet this goal, I have to do this, this, and that. And I was like, okay, I got this. I got it. I'm going to make it happen. It's going to happen. Well, did what I need to do. Didn't meet my goal, right? So then I began to say, maybe I need to cancel this, and maybe I don't need to do that, and maybe I need to just say maybe next year, or maybe another time, or maybe we just forget it altogether, right? So then I went through a process of doubt, and I went through a process of I don't know what to call it, but mainly doubt, because I was like, well, if this didn't happen, then this ain't gonna happen. And I had planned for all these different things. And I'm sorry, I'm looking away, but you know, and I was like, I planned for all these different things to happen, but nothing is coming together, right? And all of a sudden, I hear, do this, do that, do this. And I was like, I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway. And everything that I was worried about, it all just came together. It all just came together. It all panned out. It all just worked out in a way that I didn't even think it could. And I'm not being specific about it because I have to wait a little while before I get into specifics. I can't tell you exactly what was what. But I can say that I didn't meet a goal. Therefore, not meeting the goal meant that I couldn't accomplish the thing that I needed to do. And not being able to accomplish the thing that I needed to do, I probably wasn't going to be able to go to where I needed to go, because the goal that I had set hadn't been met. But then the Lord provided. I went through a couple of days of doubt, like a couple of days of doubt, and I was like, well, forget it. It's important, but it's not important, and nobody knows, so it's not gonna matter. But God provided, and I wanted to just get on and encourage somebody to say that even though everything may not line up how you wanted it to line up, maybe all your money is not together, maybe your business not doing what you thought your business was going to be doing, maybe you are haven't gotten pregnant with that baby yet that you want so bad, and maybe maybe things just not going the way that you was praying and hoping that they would go. And this just started coming to me. Sometimes we think we're ready for something, but we haven't gotten all the details together, if that makes sense. We haven't fixed every little nook and cranny. We haven't fixed every little nook and cranny. There's still a couple of holes in the wall. There may be a couple of holes in your pocket. There may be a couple of holes in your wallet. There may be some things that you haven't been doing that you were supposed to do. So when it came time to accomplish the thing that you were trying to accomplish, it didn't happen, and then you started doubting that it would happen. And then all of a sudden one day, you realize that it happens. And I know y'all might be like, what is she talking about? But I'm gonna say this. So when I was working at the OBGYN office, I always heard different stories about pregnancies. And there was um there was a couple of people who had been trying to have kids, and they had a couple of things happen, and they, either they had a miscarriage or they just couldn't get pregnant and different things. And they would still go on, they would still go on with their life. Of course, they would be upset and sad and different things like that. But one thing I noticed about almost all of the stories that I had heard was that when it was time, they got pregnant and they had a successful pregnancy, and they were able to deliver, right? And I was like, wow, that was one of the main things. It was like when, and not, and I don't want anybody to get this the wrong way, because that's something that happens too. I'm not saying there's a lot of different things that happen with people when they get pregnant. There's a lot of different things that happen. Our bodies, our babies are basically, yes, we're supposed to have babies, and yes, our bodies were made, but sometimes our bodies fight against that. Because think about it, it's another blood system inside of us. It's a whole human being growing on the inside of us. And so our bodies sometimes fight against things that is foreign to it, right? So there's, that's something that we don't know. So I wanted to give that disclaimer, because I know a couple of people who have had miscarriages, and I don't want you to think that I'm saying that it's because you don't have anything in order. But what I'm saying is, from the stories that I have heard from people who have had miscarriages, um, there were certain things that were put in line, or different things that went on for them, um, and then all of a sudden they got pregnant. I've had people who were in a lot of stress, and the stress they would say that they were stressed out, but once they wasn't stressed and they was just calm and different things was going good in their life and different things like that, they got pregnant and had successful pregnancies. um, some people immediately, some people a year after a miscarriage. It all just depends. But what I'm saying is, don't be discouraged. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Don't think that it's not going to happen for you. Don't think that it's not going to happen. I I was so upset that I didn't meet my goal, that I was willing to uh, end something that's supposed to be beautiful, that's supposed to be like a loving situation, and I was willing to give it up because of one thing not going correct. So even though things may not be going exactly how you planned it out, even though things may not be falling in line how you feel it should be in line, know that it will happen. It will come. Everything will line up. Everything will fall into place. Everything will be exactly what it needs to be. Do not give up. Do not turn back. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what it is that you're supposed to do. Keep believing. Keep writing out your vision. Keep writing out your goals. Keep writing out whatever it is that you want to happen in your life. Whatever it is. So I just wanted to get on and encourage you. I just wanted to get on and just let you know that, yes, sometimes things happen, but we can't allow those things to kill us, you know? Like, we don't want to fall into that situation where we just give up we just give up and we don't even try. If we don't try, how will we ever know if it'll work? I tell my daughter all the time, she likes to draw. She's really good at it. And she'll be working on a different thing that she's never done before, like a human head, face, like the structure of the face, the cheekbones, different things like that. She'll be working on that, and she'll mess up, and she'll be like, "I'm done. I get la 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 la." And I've told her, okay, if you give up, then guess what? You'll never get it. So I was like, who was it? I said, all the people who have ever invented things, or whoever, anybody who's ever invented something, or they was working on something, trying to solve a problem, they didn't give up. They didn't get it on the first time. They didn't get it on the second time. Some didn't get it till the 100th time. Some the 1,000th time. I guarantee you, the Wright brothers who did the first, was it the not the first plane, or was it the first plane? I don't know, y'all. I can't remember. But the Wright brothers, they didn't give up. They kept going until they got that plane. They kept going until it was successful. They kept going until they reached their goal. You may have to set several goals in order to reach that one thing that you're trying to do. Maybe you have to say, okay, I know I probably won't get it done in a month, maybe 6 months, maybe 90 days, whatever it is that for you to reach the goal that you have been purposed to do. Don't give up. If you give up, you'll never know. You'll never know if you would have been successful in that thing. So just be encouraged. Just keep going. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. Have faith. Have faith. Have faith in what it is that you've been purposed to do. Have faith in what it is that God has told you to do. And like I said, there were moments of doubt, because I was like, forget it. And I was like, I'm one of the main people that ministers about, or evangelize about, never giving up. And here I am having a moment of thinking about just giving up and saying forget it. I had to have a faith check real quick, like, wait a minute, what? So just remember, don't give up, y'all. Keep going, keep pushing. Everything is gonna fall in line. Everything is gonna work out. Everything is gonna be amazing. But you have to keep going, and you cannot give up. If you give up, then you forfeited. You forfeited whatever it is that was supposed to come with the thing that you were supposed to do. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for always trusting me. Thank you for always giving me the opportunity to just speak a word to you, to encourage you. And I will see you all again soon. Deuces.